So today I wanted to come over here and speak to this quality of adaptation. And in my hand, I have this piece of clay. And in a way, I want to use this as a metaphor for speaking more to how we adapt in terms of responding or reacting or being impacted by our relational experience. When we think about what kind of environment was available to me at the significant sort of milestones in my life, and how much, if we take the metaphor of water and clay, then how much was available or not available, and what kind of pressure or tenderness was possible for me that foundationally was available, that allowed me to push and pull and ask and receive and feel accepted so much that we need as human beings that are mammals biologically. How does the presence of some of that and also the absences impact how I feel about this body and how I feel about the beliefs that I hold about myself, and what sort of cracks and fragilities do I notice in myself that have been the only way that I know to have somehow adapted to how I experience the world on the outside. And this sort of belief that my responses make sense, but somehow there is an impulse in, especially when we come to the therapeutic process, of discarding or somehow moving out of this. Like I've just torn a bit of that. And to me, I feel like there is something sacred about being with this, not processing of life experiences or pathologizing, but marveling at how I responded and what I made of it. The choices I did not make are as important as the choices I did make. I notice this shape that I'm forming seems to be having a lot of crevices in them. And I notice as well that some parts have more strength than other parts that feel a bit more delicate, perhaps even vulnerable. Isn't that sort of similar to how we experience ourselves, our body, certain kinds of emotions that are available, and then others that are just not available to us? I wonder each time I meet a client about the marvel of how their experiences have shaped who they are here in the room with me. And I hope that they too can feel the sacredness of their life experiences as it has formed who they are today. So, creative adaptations are really creative to what was and what still remains of that in the now. I hope you found this exploration useful, and if there's a particular topic that might be of interest to you, feel free to get in touch with me. Thank you so much for your time.